is Ted Sharp, TED space SHARP. I'm the store manager here at Slackers. I basically just like run the place, keep it from burning down, make schedules, hire people, fire people occasionally. I haven't had to do that very often. And just oversee the day-to-day operations here. I play video games and I play in bands and I go to bars and drink. What instrument do I play? I play drums in 4 different bands currently. I am in Flight, Jowls, the Devin Frank Vanishing Blues Band, and then Graham Kennedy and the Gold Standard.
How'd you get involved in forward and
Flight was a band that I started with my friend Josh back in 2009. And then Jowls is my friend Billy's band. And then the other 2 bands, the Devin Frank Vanishing Blues Band and Graham Kennedy and the Gold Standard, I got in those bands by being asked to play one show, like kind of a one-off thing. And then I just ended up getting snared into the band full time. Sometimes I have to like take off work early or like schedule myself off if there's a show that night so that I can go load in, but that's about it. The place where we play most often is Cafe Berlin. Yeah, all the bands I'm in are kind of different. Flight is like a psychedelic band. Sure, yeah. I like just about everything. Like, it's kind of my job to have kind of a wide variety of interests in music, but I tend toward more experimental genres of music for the most part. Big fan of like psychedelic music and just like kind of underground DIY type stuff. With what I listen to, yeah, because I'm kind of all over the place. Like, I'll be listening to rap one minute and then like Katy Perry the next, and then I'll be listening to black metal after that. A lot of our music selection is, I mean, there's gonna be your Katy Perrys and all that stuff, but there's also a lot of more like underground, you know, kind of obscure esoteric artists that we carry. We try to have a little bit of something for everyone. I don't know, there's different scenes going on. Kind of the one that I come from, it's mostly like, you know, like DIY type bands, and anything from like kind of like punk and metal bands to just experimental stuff, like, you know, a couple ambient artists and some, you know, kind of noise rock stuff like that. There's a lot of kind of like alt country, like bluegrassy type bands that play around, and I mean, yeah, there's just a million bands in town. There's a lot that I don't even know about. I'm just kind of describing the music scene that I'm kind of associated with. It just seems really inclusive. Like, anybody can start up a band and, you know, play a place like Cafe Berlin and actually get people to come out to shows. Shows aren't always all that well attended. It's a pretty small town, but I've heard stories about places like Memphis or like Austin, Texas, where it's like almost impossible to get a show or to get your band off the ground. In Columbia, it seems a lot more kind of welcoming to new bands. Like, you won't necessarily, this isn't the place to like come and like get famous or get signed or anything, but if you just want to kind of have a band and be well received and accepted, it's a pretty good scene for that.